Well, hello there, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo Sport live stream. I didn't do last week. Usually 8 o'clock or just before 8 o'clock is when you'll usually find me on this when we do the new week's worth of daily races, or weekly races they should be. Last week I didn't feel particularly great over the course of the weekend. I work a lot during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I work nights, sleep during the day. And the last couple of weeks it's been pretty intense at work, a lot more busy than we would have expected it. I did close to something like, I think 51, 52 hours that week, and over the course of the weekend I just completely crashed. I had no energy, I was utterly exhausted, and so I didn't really want to do a stream Monday morning. But I feel okay now. You know, last week was almost busy, was just as busy, but I felt okay to do it this week. So we're back then. It's another stream on GTSport with the daily races. We're going for daily race C this week, and that is the Sardegna road track, the A version of it. I have raced here before, and we're in the Group 1 cars, and I believe I have raced here in the Group 1 cars before as well. So there's about 8.5 minutes left until we go to the first race. The top 10 stars, you can see there. I've gone for the TS050 hybrid from 2016, the Toyota. I was going to choose this car anyway. It's the one I feel more comfortable in, the one I've done more races in. And you can see there pretty much half of the field at the moment is with the 2016 version. The 2012 is in there as well. There's a couple of R18 GTs, and there's also the Vision Gran Turismo cars. Don't be surprised to see them make an appearance. But a 26.5 is the quickest so far in the top 10. A 28.5 is the slowest of the top 10. So yeah, so the driving options then. Only the hard tyres are here. Car settings, as you can see, that's pretty much as it is. I think the fuel consumption is ×5, the tyre wear is ×6, might be the other way round, but essentially you only have to run the hard tyres. It's 13 laps, just over 40 miles. So we'll get out on track now, and we'll start some laps then in the Toyota around here. And what? Well, I mean, you know, it's a really good place to, you know, allow me to start taking control of my car, I should say. Anyway, here we go, and it's I believe this is the correct route, but I have driven on the backwards version of this, so it's certainly going to take me all of the 7 minutes we've got left to get up to speed. This few corners I do know. It's nice to be back in the Toyota as well with its hybrid energy. So those two corners I do know. The rest of the circuit is a little bit of a mystery to me. It's going to take a while to really get up to speed, I think. Oh, heavy on the brakes. This part of the circuit I know is really, really narrow. Oh, we go in this direction. Let's remember that. God, that's a really tight corner as well. Car understeers a little bit through there, which should be expected with a heavy weight. This is flat. Onto the pit straight. So our first lap is not really representable. It's a 30.8. Oh, that wasn't good. Thought I could take more speed through there, I should say. Right, it's pretty much flat from here now, I think. Just through this little bit. Okay, we're finding a lot of time in this lap. .2 up, so in the 29s comfortably, 29.5. Want to find another second if I can crack the top 10. That's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. Look a bit too early for that corner. Slightly better through there. Half a second up. Got one there, it's a double right hand up. Do this in second. No, I don't find a lot of time through there. In fact, I'm losing time now all the way to the line. Why not even improve? Okay, so 29.4. It's a lot better through that. And then I go and lose it all by breaking myself. And I've got to run wide through there as well, so this lap won't be an improvement. Definitely getting to the 28s. Oh, there's a little bit of an improvement there. Right, I don't know if we'll get another lap in, unfortunately. There's just over a minute left. Ah, it was scrappy through there. Could have taken more speed through there as well. Now we're preparing to match. Oh, look, we're finding time. Please don't match until I cross the line. Oh, damn it. You can go with this Toyota car. You can go quite long, and I think it's either third or fourth gear. I think it's third, and then fourth is very, very short. So we line up 13th for the first race, which is slightly disappointing. The quickest guy is also in the same car and 3 seconds quicker. And I think I matched with quite a lot of the top 10. There's a lot of names here that I'm familiar with. Tessie Smith in 4th, Ginger in 5th, Hayden Rose in 9th, Skizoo in 11th. These are people that I always see at this time, 8 o'clock in the morning. They're always on, same as me. It's a good opportunity as well to increase your driver rating as well, because not all of the super sweats are on this early in the day. You know, you'll usually find they'll start making their way onto the game as the day goes on. So it's all the hardcore people that jump on at 8 o'clock in the morning to try and get some early positive results, because the better you do in these early races without the super sweats on, and the better your driver rating goes up. As for our driver rating, we are an A-rated driver. Our performance, our score at the moment is sitting on 38,376, and we have to get over 50,000 to get into being an A-star driver. Now, I'm not particularly worried about being an A-star driver. I am an A driver, I will say that much, but it's always a good opportunity to increase your score in the first couple of hours on a Monday morning, because as I said before, not all the top quick guys are on just yet, and quite a few people have immediately left the lobby. Oh wow, 5 people have left, including Ginger and Skizoo for whatever reason, and Hayden Rose. So we're 9th then, 9th out of 15, and it's going to be a 13 lap race here. You can see in the bottom right the fuel consumption is ×6, the tyre wear is ×5. I don't think that will negate a pit stop. So yeah, we need to really be aiming for about a top 6 here, top 6, 7 I should say. We've got an SS rated driver behind us, quite a few BSs in here, and the A's and the A stars are at the front as well. So yeah, so this is going to be crucial to get a good start in all of this. Hopefully we can keep it clean. I do think that these cars are not particularly designed to be around this track, because it's such a narrow circuit as well. There's a lot of places where it's literally going to be one-way traffic, or one-line traffic I should say. You can't really go side by side, but we'll give it a go, and hopefully we can have a good opening race. There we are at the back there, you can just see us flashing the old headlights in our Toyota, Red Bull livery Toyota. It's gonna be crucial to get a have a good first race here. We'll bring up the fuel map just so we can actually see how much fuel we'll get in the car. Don't think we'll need to make a pit stop for fuel or tyres. And here we go, first race of the day. And that's the hybrid energy there from the Toyota. You just get such a good start off the line. Got an Audi up the inside. Don't go too deep on me. Give me the space. I'm here on exit. Oh, being punted. Okay, so we might need to stop for fuel by the looks of it. We'll see what it's like at the end of the lap. I've got nothing behind me, so I've got a good gap ahead. Don't hit the wall. These two are scrapping quite heavily ahead of me. Ow. Okay, so that one completed. We remain where we started. And yeah, it looks like we are going to have to stop for fuel, which is going to be interesting. I think the tyres will be okay, to be honest with you, so it may be a case of just fuel managing. Dude. guy on P6 has made a mistake. Can we fuel manage without having to make a pit stop? I don't think we can. Ow, wall. Really keep an eye on that fuel gauge. There's 10 laps left. We've got 8.5 litres worth, laps worth of fuel, I should say. And the beautiful English morning is slowly making its way through the curtains and getting in my face, which is slightly off-putting. Oh, on the curbs, fella. I'll take that P7. Thank you very much. Oh, bit oversteery. P6 is all over the place as well. He's just clipped the wall. Alex Towers, that's a name I'm familiar with. I've seen that once or twice before. Pretty sure I can take more speed through there. Oh, he's off the circuit. I nearly followed him off there. It's another position gained. It's a P6 then from my P9 starting position. And we are literally using a lap's worth of fuel every lap. Definitely going to have to stop for fuel. And that is a really bad mistake. So all the hard work I've done, gaining those positions, I've now thrown away. And we're back to where we started. Another mistake. There's an Audi behind me as well. That corner's very deceptive. That's why people are clipping the barrier on the way out. It's you feel like you can, as soon as you sort of get to the apex, you can put the throttle down, but it's such a long left-hander actually. It's easy to make a mistake. I like this section though. Into the right, immediately down into the left. Again, I can take more speed through there. So people are starting to make pit stops already. How are we for tyres? Oh, looking at the tyre graph as I run wide. What I want to know is exactly how much time do you lose in the pits, because if you only lose like 5 or 6 seconds in the pits, then it is worth obviously stopping. If you lose something like 12 or 13 seconds, it might be worth just not pitting, trying to go into fuel conservation mode. Especially if you get a helpful bit of slipstream around the circuit as well. Got a feeling this guy's going to make a mistake in front of me at some point. It's a little better through there. Oh, and I've just had a pop-up come up on my TV. That is really bad. Got to get up and get rid of that. And I've come back. Screen went blank there for a second, and I've come back and I've got a second penalty for something. God damn it. I'm here, bro. Okay, just to explain that, I'll get a pop-up on my screen every, I don't know, probably every couple of hours, basically saying, oh, you haven't done anything with your TV for a little while, should we turn it off? And it basically makes the screen go blank with that pop-up in front of it, so I've got to quickly pause my game so I actually know where I'm going, and jump up and quickly turn it off, and that's what's happened, which is why it paused the game, and I've come back to find out I've lost a position and I've also got a second penalty, so that's absolutely champion. Thank you very much, TV. Yellow flags. Someone had a spin. They have indeed. I don't know where the slowdown zone is on this. Oh, looks like it's just around here then, isn't it? We're going to come in the pits anyway. So maybe that worked for us. I don't know, maybe that worked for us. Maybe we managed to get rid of the penalty, I don't know. But we're coming out the pits now then. Yeah, it did. We managed to get rid of it. So there's a little tip for you. If you're getting close to making a pit stop, as this guy's all over the place in front of me, do it when you've got a penalty. Because you obviously don't lose, well, you don't lose any time really, let's be honest. As soon as it started to slow me down, I was already in the pit lane. So out in 10th, we've made our stop. Hopefully everyone else needs to make a stop as well. Starting to get used to the car and the circuit. This is one corner I do struggle at. There's an example for you. Right, hopefully we can gain a couple of more positions. Someone coming out the pits, so it is now P8. It's good though that we have to stop. We definitely have to stop for tyres. You can see how good our tyres are. But it's good that it looks like we have to stop for fuel, because it adds something to these races. So many of the races they put on, you know, fuel consumption and tyre wear is a certain rate, and you're just like, it makes no difference. You might as well just run to the end. But at least with this, it looks like that you do have to make a pit stop for fuel. Maybe in the second race we'll try our best to save fuel if we can. Because tyre wear clearly isn't an issue. Interesting to see we're currently out of hybrid energy. The bar is completely empty. So clearly uses quite a lot around here. So our best lap so far is a 30.1, quickest is a 27.8, so we're 2.3 off of the quickest so far, and that's set by our race leader. I think I'm getting the hang of that corner now, although it's not brilliant. Guy in 6th is in the pits. The guy in 7th is in the pits. That's another 2 positions gained, so up to P6 now, just. I think it's going to be difficult to fuel save around here. It looks like we need to save the best part of 3 laps, which in a 13 laps race is not easy. I'm starting to get the hang of the circuit a little bit. That corner is so deceptive. You always feel like you can get earlier on the power, but then the car just understeers wide and you're in the wall losing time. We are catching this guy in P5 ahead of us. If it wasn't for that little mistake. Oh, we put a wheel on the grass as well. He's lost a lot of time here. Come on, hybrid energy. There we go. That's the advantage of the hybrid energy in 3rd and 4th gear. You get such a good boost. And defend the inside here. Gone a bit too deep, giving that position back. Well, he can take a lot of speed into that left-hander, can't he? Then we get all the acceleration out of it. Through we go into P5. It's clean now, thank you. I think he's quite quick in a straight line, this guy behind me. You can see on the delta he's gaining, but our hybrid boost definitely helps coming out of the slower corners. Almost feels like a sprint race this really. We're already on lap 12 or 13. Where we gain so much time. Look, he's just They're leaving him behind. Nothing I can do about the top 4 by the looks of it, unless they make a massive mistake somewhere. So we'll just consolidate this P5, which isn't too bad, starting from 9th. Hopefully our fuel is okay. It is 1.4. See, I think it's going to be really, really difficult to fuel save around here, because you still want to be competitive. I mean, it's pointless running in like the slowest engine mode and lifting off at every corner and only changing gears halfway up the rev limit if you're losing 4 seconds a lap. And to be honest, I don't think it makes a difference. You don't spend... I mean, it would probably be worth it if you spent something like 12-13 seconds in the pits, but it looks like you spend about 7 or 8. So, yeah, it's not really worth it. I think it's pretty much just a sprint race, 13-lap sprint race with a pit stop somewhere involved in it. So we were catching a guy in 4th, about 2nd a lap by the looks of it, but yeah, it's the last lap now, so we'll just make sure we don't make any mistakes. And bring it home for a P5, which isn't too bad, starting from 9th, I'll take it. If we don't completely outbrake ourselves into the final corner. Just about got to the end of our fuel as well, had half a lap left. P5, first race, yeah, not bad. That penalty didn't really hurt us too much because we was coming into the pit. So there's a tip for you: if you pick up a penalty and you're planning on making a pit stop, do it that lap, because the slowdown line is literally on pit entrance. So you lose a couple of attempts, which makes no difference whatsoever because you slow down into the pit lane anyway, and then it's wiped from your records when you come out the pits. Maybe because you're going slowly in the pits, I don't know. So it doesn't really hurt too much. So yeah, there you go. There's an early top tip. You get a penalty and you're planning on making a pit stop, do it that lap, and therefore you don't have to serve a penalty, because even a second will see you lose quite a lot of time, I think, down that straight, certainly in close quarters. So up 4 positions from 9th to 5th. Not bad first race. I don't suppose we'll be seeing any messages. Might as well have a look at the lap times though. 28.5 was my best, 27.4 was this guy's. So we did find more time as the race went on. And you can see there 28.5 was set by the guy in front of me, 28.9 up here as well. Yeah, there's a 33-second difference actually between me and first. In fact, it's a 20-second difference between me and third, and I set a faster lap time, so I'm not too sure what happened now. But we have improved a little bit, I think, anyway. So we'll exit the session now. And now we'll go over to our Kudos Prime stats. So if you're a GTSport driver and you want to know, obviously you can see in the top right there underneath the local time, you can see I'm an AS rated driver. But if you want to know, like, you know, what do I need to do to improve to become, you know, maybe an A star or anything else, or to see, you know, where you finish in the race, how much of an improvement it does, there's a website out there called www.kudosprime.com. And when you go to GTSport, Gran Turismo Sport at the top, when you go to players, just underneath that, put in your PSN username, and then it brings up all sorts of information. It brings up how many days you've logged into the game, how many races you've done, how many poles you've had, what car you're currently driving, your experience level, everything like that. But it also brings up your performance level, and there's a nice little graph underneath as well, which shows how many days you've raced in the game, your driver points, your driver rating, your manor points, and your safety rating. Now, the manor points and safety rating is basically, well, how clean you are. essentially is your safety rating. Now before this race I was a 93 on mana points. You can go down to I think an 82 or an 83 before you drop down to an A rated safety rated driver, if that makes sense. But mine's now 99, but it's the driver points that's quite important. So we started today at 38,376. If you're between 30,000 and 49,999, you're an A-rated driver. So 38376 was what I was before this race. We started in 9th, finished in 5th, and that has gone up to 38803. So we've made an improvement there of just over 430, I think, maybe nearly 430 in points. The target today, if we can, is to try and get up into the 40,000 mark. It's going to be very difficult to do so. So quick drink. And then let's jump out on circuit and try and improve our 29.4. That I hate. It literally takes you control of your car in the position on the track you don't really want to be taking control of. Okay, here we go. We could definitely get into 28s. Feels okay so far. Hopefully this is an improvement, and then we bring up our delta time, see if we can try and improve again. .28.222. Wow, look at that. Can we even get in the 27s? Clipping the wall. That might have killed it. Ah, yeah. Goodbye, lap. Okay, fourth gear works through there. Ran over the curb on exit. That'll be it then. So we found 1.2 that lap. So you can see that we're going to match in less than 10 seconds, so pretty pointless to try. Whether it gets us a better grid position or not, I don't know, because more and more people will now be coming onto the game. There we go. So we'll start matching now. So we started the first race in 9th, finished in 5th. Where are we going to start in this one? We would have been, I think, 13th or something like that on the grid, but quite a few people left. So we've got a full grid lobby at the moment. 5 people have not set a lap time, which is always worrying because it could be very, very quick at the game. So we're 6th at the moment. Any names in here I'm aware of? Well, Alex Towers is in the last race. Ginger was as well. Hayden Rose was. And, the guy in 14th, SJP 0612. I do believe I know that person. Unless it's someone else, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that guy there I used to race against and commentate on F1 all the way back in, I think, 2016, 2017 maybe. There's still quite a lot of those guys that are on my friends list, and they do pop up on this game every now and again, and I'm pretty sure that's him. So he's in 14th in the same car as me. You can see there that the Toyota Hybrid from 2016 seems to be the dominant car, so I'm quite happy I'm in it, and I'm a second off of pole. But we're starting in 6th rather than 9th, so that second certainly helps. It's a 29.44 something, which would put us down in 12th. So to start in 6th is good progress. I think if I nail the perfect lap, I could get a high 27. Because that lap we just did was, I thought, pretty good, to be honest with you. So we know we need to make a pit stop. I don't think I'm going to waste a race trying to fuel save. I don't think it's worth it. I think you'll lose just too much time. Trolling around in a higher engine mode and changing gears at a slower rate as well. So I think then that it's going to be a case of just go for it. 13 lap sprint mode with a pit stop somewhere in between. So here we go then. Second race. I think I'll do 4. I think I'll do 4 of these. Here we are, flashing the old headlights. In 6th. So we know we need to make a pit stop of fuel. And I'm pretty sure everyone did in the first race. I think it's going to be very difficult to remain competitive and try and save the best part of 3 laps worth of fuel. Okay, here we go. P6. Okay, clean turn 1. The thing is, with a hybrid energy isn't really going to help us around here because everyone's in the same car, so everyone's getting the same sort of hybrid boost. It's pretty much going to come down to the least amount of mistakes. Oh, I've gone very late on the brakes and I do apologise there, mate. Bit naughty from me, but somehow my safety rating's gone up. Get off the grass. Oh, wow, well, there we go. That's payback for me hitting that guy off. Okay, the fuel. Probably pit, I think. From about lap 4, at the end of lap 4 onwards, I think, is when we can pretty much safely get in and get enough fuel to the end. Oh, what's going on? Oh my god, what's going on here? Why are you going so slowly? Okay, the top four is so close together, and that's where I was. God, that was embarrassing, that, just leaving my braking so late and knocking that guy off. Whoa. Guy in fourth made a mistake. He's going to be slow all the way around here. Come on. Making silly mistakes here. Cockpit view. Oh, it's windy in here. Jesus, fuck, close the window. Right, those two are battling hard. I left my braking just a little bit late there. It's a bit off camber, that turn one there, so if you do leave your braking a little late, it does sort of suck you back in a little bit, which is helpful. I do like this corner up here though. If I don't clip the wall. Our best lap so far is a 30.2. I think we'll be a little bit quicker than that. 29.3. Quickest guy so far is a 28.3. Oh no! Sorry, mate. Oh, I've actually put. Oh wow! Wow! I don't even get a penalty for it. That is shocking. The penalty system on this game has been pretty much fucked, I think, from day one. There was a period I remember where where it was so bad where you'd get a penalty if someone hit you off. It seems better now, but to be honest, I deserved a penalty for that. I don't even think my safety rating went down for that. Yeah, okay. I got away with it, but to be honest, I should have had a penalty for that. But we carry on anyway, no point crying over spilt milk. Oh, that was a bad line. Oh. Oh wow, got caught on the curb. Couldn't steer off of it. That's lost me a heaps lot of time. But at least we're comfortable in the P5 at the moment. I feel this guy, Alex Towers in fourth, is catchable. If I could stop making so many mistakes. We've got a good gap behind, 2.7. Oh, another bad line through that corner. Okay, how much food we've got? 5.6. So we can go long into this race, which I think we'll do. We'll just keep going. Because the less time you spend in the pits taking on fuel, then yeah, more time you gain on track. So we're just gonna keep going. I think he made a mistake in front of me there. He did. Skep's now 2.2. Pulling away a couple of attempts here and there from the guy behind, gaining on the guy in front a couple of attempts here and there. That was nice, but he made another mistake as well. Gaining on you, fella. Got to get this corner right though. Again, not great. I broke a bit too early there, I think. None of the leaders have been making pit stops yet. It makes sense, of course, to go as long as you can on this fuel tank. And we've increased our lap time again, 29.1. Oh, almost in the gravel there. These guys catchable and passable. Don't make mistakes like that. Seems to be a bit stuck in 5th at the moment. Sort of trading lap times with the guys in 4th and 6th. That was nice through there though. Got to get this corner right. It's probably the best it's been so far. On another little bit of time, another 100th of a second. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'm getting a bit comfortable with that corner now. It's just a little bit of a lift off once you knock it down to 3rd. Pit stops are now happening ahead of us. We'll momentarily find ourselves in P4 or P5. We're coming out of the pits just in front of us. So I think you lose about 8 seconds in the pits, making a pit stop, which makes no sense really to try and not pit. So I think you lose more than 8 seconds on track, going slow, just save fuel. Maybe some people can do it, I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to. Well, Alex has lost a bit of time there. The Alex I am. What's he going to do? Is he going to pit? He is. Oh, the guy in third's back in as well. That's a surprise. Oh, maybe he forgot to take fuel on. The guy that Alex was going to pit. Yep, of course, but there's another guy there that pitted again, and I reckon he forgot to take fuel. So this is like now we need to push. See if we can get the jump on either one or both of them. Hitting the wall doesn't help. Yeah, absolutely send it through this left-hander. Not bad. Okay, we're in now. Don't change. 3 laps worth of fuel. Where do we rejoin? We're out ahead of them. We've jumped a pair of them. So we're P4. We'll have a defensive job on our hand now. That's the advantage of pitting as late as possible. You spend less time in the pits and you can get the jump on people, and that's exactly what I've done. We're P4 now. Can we get a podium? Just out of his slipstream, I think. 1.5 seconds away. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we're in the slipstream now. Oh, it's just left the door open for me. Just left it open and I strolled on by. I wonder if he's trying to get to the end on fuel, I don't know. I'll take it. P3. Happily take that. Yeah, he's definitely running out of fuel or doing something, I don't know what. So unless we have a monumental fuck up, it's going to be P3. The guys in front are, well, a long way away. 2 seconds over Alex behind, who's managed to get past Axbad, who pretty much just let us through. Definitely got that left-hander nailed now. Well, I would say it was a mistake-free race, but I pretty much hit 2 people off and got no penalties or ramifications for it. So I do feel a little bad, because both of them I probably should have had a penalty. But it's a P3 from 6th on the grid, so nice little result. I don't know where the guys I hit off ended up finishing. I can't remember their names actually. Was Ginger one? I don't know. SJP, who I mentioned, I believe he is someone on my friends list. He's running 11th at the moment. He'll finish 11th. I can't remember the guys I hit off. I don't know. I can't remember their names. But no, it's a P3 anyway. 15.3 seconds behind the leader. The first race I think it was 30 plus seconds behind the leader. You can see that the Toyota Hybrid, the 2016 version at least, so far anyway, is the go-to choice. So yeah, up 3 positions. Great race indeed. Prize money, distance, experience, none of it really means much to me. I'm not really too bothered. We'll hang around for a few seconds just to see if anyone sends me a message, and if they do I will just apologise. I don't think anyone's got much to say. I might just send SJP a message and just say hello. Don't know where it is really. We'll just send that to him. He's still in the lobby, so he might recognise my name. I don't know. No, he's sending a message back. I'm pretty sure that this is a guy on my friends list. Yeah, see you again. yeah, he is. Yeah, so that's 2 down, 2 to go at least. I'm going to take a very quick refreshment break, if you like. Yeah, special mention here. I've got the stream up obviously as well on a bit of a delay, so just so I can look back at like moments that I've done during the race and whatever, and just see what's going on. I know this is a new channel. I think I've got like 5 or 6 subscribers, and I'm not in it for the money or anything like that, or to be world famous or nothing like that at all. I just do it for a bit of fun. And usually in the morning I'll have a few people watching and all that, but most people seem to watch it after it's all done later on during the week, like these videos of a daily races, you know, I might have 2 or 3 people watching at any one time, but then, you know, I'll end up having like 150 views, you know, 3 days later as other people come on to watch it. But for whatever reason, it comes up with 2 watching now, and I'm one of them. I know I have been, but whoever is in here, I'm pretty sure that if you have been watching it since the start, then fair play to you for hanging around, and whoever you are, thank you very, very much. We do get more viewers that come in and out, but I'm pretty sure there's been someone here since the start as well. So it's 3.5 minutes left until we match. I'm going to take a very, very short break, and we're back with you guys for the 3rd race. So, quick little break over and done with, and there you go. You can see there on my friends ranking on the right hand side. SJP, he was on my friends list, because obviously the friends ranking is the only one that does show up. If people are on your friends list, and he was him, so I was right. He's done 29.7 so far. I'm pretty sure he can go quicker than that. So we'll have a look at the top 10 anyway. So the R18s are now slowly starting to apparently be the better car. I'm going to stick with the Toyota, because I am happy with it. I know what it is. A 25.5 is the best so far, and you can see there a lot of his guys oh my god, a lot of his guys are S rated and A star rated in the drive rating, so they're naturally going to be better than me. I am not worried about it at all. A 27.2 is the slowest in the top 10 in the EMEA region, and that is EMEA is basically Europe, Middle East, Africa, EMEA. So I will never come across Americans, South Americans, Japanese, Australians, that sort of thing, because the only way you can is if you go into like online lobbies, so to speak. Then you can come across various people. But the reason why they do it, why you've got the Americas version, the Europe, Middle East, Africa version, and the Asian version, is for connection issues, basically, is what it is, which is good, to be honest with you. It would be nice sometimes to go into lobbies like this with Americans or Asians and just see how my pace compares to them, but we do seem to find the quickest guys seem to be from this region. So 27.2 is the quickest so far. We've done 28.2, so we're second off being inside the top 10, and here we go again. So we're down to 10th now. Let's have a look. So we got Alex Towers back in here again. Hayden Rose again. He's been in all the races. Skidoo in 14th. He's been in here, I think, since the start. Everyone is in the Toyota apart from poor old Max Range in 6th. He's in the R18. He's going to look around and go, what the fuck is going on? And the guy at 20th as well is in the McLaren Vision Gran Turismo. So yeah, Toyota, I think it is probably the best car to be in the race. I think maybe the R18 is the best car to be in for one lapping. So I don't know, maybe once all this is over and done with, and I'll get ready to go back to work. Maybe tomorrow morning when I get home, I might jump on with the R18 in like basically for a qualifying lap, see if it is better over one lap. Aidan Rose sent me a message. Nice to see you again. So might as well send him one back. I tried to be nice. Oh, he's French. Have a good race. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, you do come across people on the regular that are on at this time. Of course, there's an hour or two difference in the time zones. Have a good race, good luck, he says. Yeah, thank you. I will try my very best. Right, I'm starting in 9th. So the target is then to try and, I don't know, not finish 9th at least. We'll have a look at our Kudos Prime score. So it's 388.03. We had a 3rd place from a 6th on the grid, so I'm pretty sure we'll be in the 39s after that. Indeed, 39.840. Wow, we gained 1,000 in our driver ratings. We have a decent race here, and we finish maybe top 6 or 7. We should be in the 40,000 point bracket, which is pretty much into the second half of being an A-rated driver, which is nice, I think. So, yeah. So in the last 2 races, we've got up nearly 1,500. So we now get onto the grid. Well, we were back in 9th. Can we see me? Yeah, there we are. Flashing the old headlights in the background. And I think that guy in P6 is going to get swallowed up. So then, we know the deal with the fuel. Go until the end of probably lap 9 or 10. Let's hopefully we can keep it clean. Race 3 of 4, starting in 9th. Clean so far. Being absolutely punted up the rear. Thank you for that. Oh, being fucking really. Okay, a couple of you guys are going to be in the wall. Oh, another guy's spun as well. Okay, these guys back here are really aggressive. Jesus Christ, they need to calm down a little bit, don't they? Another guy's spun, another guy's slow on exit. It's all kicking off. There's people with penalties up ahead. And somehow we've gained 2 positions from the start. They're going to have a slow down penalty as well of a 2nd. Can we take advantage of this? We can. Don't try it. P5. That was a bit nuts, wasn't it? I wonder where their R18 is. So I'm at P5. Aidan Rose is still ahead of me. So we have gained positions from the start. Oh, we don't want to be going deep into that corner. That was absolutely the best I've ever taken that corner, by the way. Okay. a good position here so far. This is good. 29.1, less than a second away from the quickest time so far. God, turn 1. A little bit wide through there, lost a little bit of time. Don't really want the guy in 6th behind me to be in my slipstream. Catching Hayden and Rose. Yeah, we're comfortably in the slipstream as well. Cockpit mode here. In the old flash of the headlights a couple of times. Try and put them off if we can. Almost clipped him. Such was the overspeed I was taking to the braking zone. Just made a mistake through there. Been a race long battle with this French guy. Oh, that was perfect into that corner there. Look how much time we gained. Super late on the brakes. Oh, wow. We'll have a bit of dirt on our tyres, so we'll take it easy out of here. It was a bit of a mistake, but we'll recover. We'll carry on. Still in the slipstream. And clear a P6 behind. Pretty much full of a leader at the moment. We're sort of separated by decent gaps, but the guy in P1 is absolutely fucked off to Narnia. Hayden Rose goes a little deep. I swear he lifted off there. I should not have been gaining that much over him. Gonna send it. And it was sent. P4. Oh, it's late in the brakes. Managed to get away with it. I'm going to break the slipstream if I can. A bit scrappy through there, but still okay for now. I think if you offer me P4 now, I'll take it. I'll have your arm off for it. Wide line through there, and we lost a couple of temps, I think. But we are, I think, slightly gaining on the two cars in the front of us that are fighting over second and third. We've increased our lap time again, 28.8, so we're just 6 tenths off the best so far, which is by the guy in P1. So we have good pace. We'll be pitting as late as possible, probably in a lap or two. Get off that grass. Yeah, it wasn't the best line through there. I'll lose a bit of time. Yeah, 3 or 4 attempts. Still up on our previous best though. We are slowly catching these two in front of us, but not by much to make a massive difference. We'll have a look at the fuel now coming across the line, 2.5, so we can probably pit at the end of the next lap. We've gone quicker again. Just better through there. Definitely catching these two in front of me. We're purple in sector 2. Okay, we're going to pit at the end of the next lap. Top 3 haven't pitted yet either. Hayden Rose is now in. And we have set the fastest lap of the race. Look at that, wow. So we are on form and on fire at the moment. And P3's made a mistake. And with him now. Podium is on here. He's ghosted there for a second, I don't know why. Ah, oh, sorry mate. That was just naughty from me. Didn't even get a penalty. This fucking game. Okay, don't change. Fill up yourself for fuel. Away we go. God, that was so bad from me. I literally just punted him out of the way. We're at in P2 here. I didn't expect this. We should have been third. I mean, to be honest, we should have been fourth, but I just absolutely just yeeted that guy out of the way, and that was so bad. The guy who was in P2, I think, is taking on like too much fuel or something, because he's 3 seconds back. Oh, that guy I punted. I don't know where he is now. It might be him down in 6th. I'm pretty sure he was Spanish. But that was pretty embarrassing for me. But again, no penalty, you know. I would have expected a penalty from that. And Gran Turismo didn't give me one. Which just proves the penalty system is just a little bit, well, broken. Okay, so the leader is just absolutely gone. He's 18 seconds in front. I don't know how the hell he's managed to pull that one off. PR1's his name. Or PR1 Ponce. I'm pretty sure PR1 is like an esports league, and they do have some very, very quick drivers, so maybe he's one of them, and that'll explain his 17, 18, or barrier, 18-second gap back to me. But we're running in P2 here, a comfortable P2 as well, unless I make a major mistake. So that'll be an increase again of my driver rating. It's been a very profitable morning so far in terms of getting my rating up. Oh wow. Oh, that's not going to help me now. I'm in a bit of trouble here. That mistake there, clipping the barrier, that's now put me in a lot of danger here. Got to get my defensive shoes on here now to hold down this P2 if I can. Oh, he's in the grass. That outside curve, it just sucks you into that barrier. You'll be okay though. We're all claiming P2, it's the best result so far. Get in there. Nice. Yeah, okay, slightly, I don't know, gifted to us. I mean, we punted that Spanish bloke. I'm pretty sure it's the guy in 5th. Pretty sure it was a guy in 5th. I'll be expecting a nasty message from him. But that's a P2, a P2. From where on the grid? 9th, was it, I think? No, 6th. No, good. We've had some good results so far. Our safety rating will still be 99, I think, after that. We didn't get a penalty, even for hitting that guy out of the way, which was naughty for me. I am a clean driver, to be honest. I'll give space, you know, and if someone's quicker or not the other side, I'll let them go. And now we started 9th. Look at that, went up 7 positions, 9th to 2nd. So yeah, nice little result there. That would definitely help us in our driver rating at least. We'll hang around for a few seconds, just see if that guy sends me a message. Pretty sure it's Mickey. No message coming in by the looks of it, so... Oh, no, here we go. Hayden Rose. Mickey sent a message to Hayden Rose. I'll send one back to Hayden Rose and just say, that was a good race. Yep. No one else is going to send me a message. He's left the lobby as well, so that's fine then. Okay, then. So decided not to send me a message. Best lap was a 27.3. Set by, wow, who the hell set that? Guy here down in 9th set the best lap of the race. We did a 28.1. Which is actually quicker than the race leader, slightly slower than this guy in 3rd. Scarza says thanks for the race. Yep. That was a good race, we'll send that to you as well. So yeah, we set one of the quickest laps of the race, finished in P2, so that's good. So we'll go and have a look at our stats now. So we were 39,840, this will definitely put us into the 40,000 bracket. Might even be very, very close to 41,000. Yeah, 40,984. So we've done 3 races. We started off at 38,003. We're now at 40,009. So we've gone up 2,600 points. So we'll do one more race and then we'll call it quits. This is the other 2 races that are available. It's the one-make race at the Goodwood Motor Circuit involving the old school Mini Coopers. And we've also got a Group 3 race here at Dragon Trail Gardens. It always seems to be Dragon Trail Gardens, doesn't it? With the Group 3, let's see what its quick is out there. Well, yeah, 911 RSR's up there, represented nicely. RCZ, the Beetle, seems to be a popular choice as well. But we won't be doing that, we'll be sticking to the Group 1. So we'll have a look at the qualifying rankings then, so you can just see there. Oh, in fact, SJP's got very, very close to my time now. He's also a 28.2. 10 quickest guys. Well, the R18 seems to be very quick over 1 lap pace, and then everyone seems to be backing out of it and going into the Toyota. There is PR1 Pont, so I was right. He is one of the PR1 guys, and he set that lap on the R18 and then immediately makes a change over to the Toyota for the race. So it seems that the R18 is better in 1 lap, but the Toyota is the better car over the race distance. 26.9 is the 10th fastest time in that, and we've done a 28.2. So we might very well go into the Audi later on this week, see if I can improve my score somewhat and try to increase my driver rating. But the best time to do it is obviously on a Monday morning before the super sweaty quick guys get on. So I'm going to take a very, very short break and I'll be back with you guys before our final race. So might as well go out, do a lap. I hate that it starts you there, that's ridiculous. Well, not even do a lap, just do a bit of driving anyway. We'll do it in cockpit mode. Ah, grass. So this will be the fourth and final race that I'll do. I might, if I feel like it, do a fifth, depending on how this race goes. I always do try and do at least 4. Yeah, I used to do cockpit modes when I first started GTSport. One game I do cockpit mode in is Project Cars 2, which is a game I haven't played for a couple of years and have no plan on going back to. But every car category I was in, every race I was doing, whether it was Rallycross, whether it was IndyCar, whether it was GTs, I'd always be in the cockpit mode. For GTSport, I just feel like the Far Chase is a better version. Oh wow, we're starting in 13th, so some more quicker guys are coming on now. Pretty much everyone is in the hybrid apart from Comrade, who's a name I recognise, down in 19th. The Creator in 18th is a name I also recognise. Anyone else in this? Alex Towers is back yet again in 10th. Hayden Rose is there in 5th. I'm pretty sure he's managed to increase his lap time. In fact, he has. Hayden Rose has found a bit of time somewhere. So he's starting in 5th. So we're in 13th. We need to finish top 10 really to make an increase on our driver rating, which I think is something we can achieve. I'll just send a couple of messages to Hayden Rose and Alex Towers. Just say nice to see you again, and nice to see you again. Have a good race. So yeah, we're in 13th, so you can see now that we're slowly starting to slip down the order. In fact, the guy PR1 Ponce is 2 seconds quicker than us. It's a full AS lobby apart from the top 2. PR1 Ponce, see, look, someone's asking him, are you fuel saving? Are you fuel saving? That's going to be interesting to see if you can actually fuel save around here. I'll be amazed if you can, because I was in P2 and he was about 18 seconds in front of me. And you don't lose 18 seconds in the pits from making a pit stop here. So I don't think Ponce is fuel saving. Maybe he is, I don't know, because that guy that's messaged him's obviously called him out. I don't think... if you can fuel save here, then fair play. I don't think you can personally, but I don't know. We're not going to in this race. We're going to carry on doing what we're doing because it seems to have been working out well for us. 13th though is certainly the lowest we finished. But the last race we started 9th, finished 2nd. So on that basis we could be looking at a top 6. But yeah, certainly we're slowly starting to move down the field now. But of course I might... Yeah, as I have a seizure of my words. That might have something to do with the fact that a lot of people are setting their best lap times in the R18 and then making a change over to the Toyota hybrid for the race. So hopefully we can keep it clean and move our way up the field. And that's not the best start, is it? Oh wow, and we can't even get a... Oh my god, right. Damage recovery now, ladies and gentlemen. What can we do from this far back? Well, to be honest, I've punted a few people out of the way and got nothing for it. So I think it was only right that I received karma. What can we do from last? And a long way last as well. Might be a little quiet in this race as I try to put all my focus on recovering. That's one position. Can be a burn from the stern. Another spinner. P18. Oh, come on. Say hello to Alex. Should have been P16 really. Guy ahead of me had a penalty, but we made a mistake there at pretty much the final corner. Don't know what the target is going to be for this race. Ideally we need to finish at least top 10. Whoa. God damn it, that curve. Okay, we're P16 now. I don't think we were originally. I think someone's had a reset. 30.7 is our best so far. We know we can do a 28. Oh, that's deep. Pushing a bit too much here. Calm down. I think the positions will come. Not like that. There's a whole gaggle of cars ahead of us. 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th. So I need to just try not to overdrive the car if I can. Increased again, 29.7. Drive at my own pace. Drive the circuit the way I've been driving it so far. So we're getting very busy up here, isn't it? There's 4 cars scrapping over the same piece of tarmac. Got to be careful of picking up some understeer through here. It's going to get messy down into turn 1, I can absolutely sense it. He's gone for a spin, I don't care about him too much. It's P14 now. Whoa. Oh, what was that? Oh, what the fuck? Right, we're putting you in this lap then. Oh my god. Right, hopefully then we don't get the I think the penalty will stop. Yep, it's gone. Cool. Pit stop out the way. I think we were one of the first to make it. So let's head down, focus, try and get these positions back. Clean air is good for me, to be honest. Okay, people pitting this lap. No. Remaining 18th, 28.9. We've increased our lap time again. There's a group of cars just up there, 3 or 4 of them. I need them to pit, really. I don't want to be battling them and losing time. I want them to pit and get the fuck out of my way. I can see 13th. It's a bit scrappy through there. These two are scrapping. Well, you turned in on me, bro. P14. There's Alex Towers. Keep it out of the grabber, Alex. Any more cars in the pits? Oi, 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 13th. It's not good. That was a legit move, bro. P12. I think this might be it then. P12. We've got set a new fastest lap for ourselves. I was hoping for at least a top 10. I mean, it might still be on, you never know. But at this point we're now relying on mistakes from others. I mean, on the exit of turn 2, we were 20th and 7 seconds behind the guy in 19th. In fact, we're up to 12th. Not a bad recovery, really. .862 is our fastest lap so far. I think we're going to break that. .28.4 and we're down in 12th. Could do anything about this guy in 11th? Probably not. Oh, I was put off by that guy there. Oh, he's got a penalty. Oh, this guy's out of fuel as well. So it is going to be a P10. That confused me so much at the end. I was trying to get it past that guy, but I was like, oh shit, I need a brake for this corner, ran wide, and then he just sort of stopped, and then the guy in front of me sort of stopped, so we managed to get back up into a P10. Yeah, that spin that we had at the start, well, I say spin at the start, basically the fact we got punted off into the gravel at the start. We were 20th and 8 seconds behind the guy in 19th, and we've come home 10th. So, as the recovery goes, it's not too bad. And as I look at YouTube there, Thunders AC is a new subscriber. It's a very new channel, this. Very, very new. I'm not expecting the subscriber count and the likes and the views and the comments and the shares and all that jazz to immediately rocket up. In fact, I'm not really bothered by it. It's just, you know, if people want to like and comment and subscribe to the channel, then, you know, then they're more than welcome to do so. I'm not in it for the money, as I've said before, but if you like what you see and you like this to be continued, then yeah, do drop a, you know, subscribe and let me know that, you know, you sitting here watching this have gone, he's worth a subscription, he's doing something that's quite Comrade says clown. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, my bad. Honestly, you'll probably reply to that with something else. So yeah, in case you missed it, I kind of hit Comrade off, I think in the first few laps. He's read it and then left and he's in a rage. Okay, whatever. Yeah, but as I was saying, yeah, so you know, if you want to subscribe and like the video and whatever, then feel free to do so. I'm not like overly bothered. I don't sit here, you know, looking, oh, I've got like so many subscribers, or I've gained another one, or this, that, and the next thing. It's, you know, I like doing this anyway, so it doesn't particularly bother me too much. do I want to do another one? Well, we finished 10th. Let's look at Akuda's prime score. So it was 40984. Be amazed if this has actually gone up. In fact, it has 41042. So it actually went up by about 50. So we started the day at 38,376. We're now sitting on 41,042. So we have a sort of decent race in this one. If I'd started to do it, we would have gone up 3,000. Now, yeah, I think we'll do one more. So the qualifying rankings, and as you can see, lap times are continue to be increased by the fact that everyone is in the R18 and we're still in the Toyota. Now I will eventually go once all this done, probably tomorrow once I finish work in the early hours. Should be around about this time, I think. I might go into the R18 trying to increase my pace, because it quite clearly seems that the R18 is better in one lap, but overall the Toyota is the best car to be in. So we will do one more race, and we will do one more because it has been going well. We've only had one disappointing result, which is the race just now, and we still finished 10th after being 20th and last and 8 seconds behind the guy in 19th at the end of lap 1. So in 13 laps we got half back through the field. So I think there is a possibility of having a decent race here as well. It's just staying out of trouble and not making a mistake. But I'm going to take a very short break, and I'll be back with you guys before the final race. So yeah, the 4 races we've done so far have gone, well, the first 3 went very well. We managed to increase our qualifying position to our race position quite well. I think in the first couple of races we started quite high up, finished high up. In the 3rd race we started in 9th, finished 2nd. In the 4th race just now we started, I think it was 13th. And we went a little bit too deep into turn 1, I've now realised. And but we did get hit off by someone, spun the car, got reset to track, lost a lot of time, and we started basically lap 1 in 20th, 8 seconds beyond 19th, finished inside the top 10. So I'm not too sure what to expect from this one. No point going out on circuit, there's only half a minute left. But if we can have another positive result, then that'll be quite good. You know, we started the day, you know, this is all about trying to increase my drive rating if possible. I mean, for example, a couple of weeks ago we were down in the 36,000 bracket, and now into the 41,000 bracket. To get into an A-star rated lobby, the only reason to get up to an A-star rated driver is to compete in either the Nations Cup and the Manufacturers Series races on the Saturdays, because that's the only day I can do it. I can't do it Tuesday, Wednesdays, or whatever day it is during the week because I'm working. But if we get up to an A-star rated driver, we get into the Nations Cup and Manufacturer Series and have a handful of good races, we might very well find ourselves not necessarily qualifying for the top 16 or the GTSport World events, but very much finding ourselves being high enough in the order that we can qualify as an SS rated driver, which I think would be pretty cool. So here we are then. We're starting in 14th. A lot of the field is the Toyota Hybrid. There's a couple of R18s behind me. So let's have a look. So we've got PR1 Ponce yet again at the front of the field. Hayden Rose is back again. It's the 5th race in a row I've raced against him. Alex Towers in 10th as well. I've raced every one against him. La Creatura in 13th. I've also seen him a couple of times around as well. But Conrad, whoever it was who I hit off, he's not in this. So we'll send a message to Hayden Rose and Alex Towers, like we always do. Just say, hello, how are you? I like to be friendly. Nice to see you again. Have a good race. So yeah, this will be the 5th and final race. So 28.2, 26.2 is the fastest. Oh, the creator says hello as well, so we might as well say hello back to him. Have a good race. I like to try and be friendly with people if I can. So I always try and say hello. A lot of these people like Alex Towers, Hayden Rose and a few others like La Creator who has left the lobby actually. So that gains us a position. 13th out of 19. We need to finish sort of ideally top 9. I reckon not 9 or 10. Top 9 or 10, which I think is possible. A lot of these people I see every week in the morning. They seem to be on at the same time as me. So I don't talk to these people, but I race these people, and it's always nice saying just a friendly wave, a friendly hello. Here we go then. The 5th and final race of this stream. Usually I'll do 4 if they're in the daily race Cs. But it's been going okay so far. I mean, we increased our driver rating in the last race despite the fact that we were in the middle of fucking nowhere at the end of lap 1. Here we go. Two positions already. Crucial to make up as much time as we can in the early lap or two. Oh, someone's gone for an absolute spin. 2 people off in the gravel. Someone's a penalty. It's P9. That's a wall. That's a curb. That's a oh wow. That poor guy, he clipped my rear end and spun the car around. Hardly my fault. Apologies to him though. There's a wide line into that corner, and from everyone behind as well who has penalties. So we'll end lap 1 in 9th, which is good progress from the P13. And up the inside. Nice move, P8. Let's try and get into a rhythm, catch these guys ahead of us. Very late on the brakes. Lost a bit of time there. We should gain it back though. These guys in front of us are battling quite hard. And bring in this guy along behind as well. 29.8. That's a decent lap. Oh, he's gone for a spin. P7. Could do very well in this race if we keep it clean. There's a potential top 5 here. Oh wow! Right, fuck this. We're in the pits. As I told you before, get rid of that 1 second penalty. We're going to pit now, which is really early. Really early. Here we go. So that gets rid of the penalty. But we have a heavy fuel load now compared to everyone else around us. So to make this work now, we need cars ahead to start battling, start making mistakes. And we need to keep it clean, smooth, consistent and quick at the same time. We were looking at a possible top 5. In fact, we come out after our pit stop in 13th. Tells you that we were in a good position. I mean, there's what, 5 or 6 cars a few seconds up the road, so I think we'll jump then if I make a pit stop. Ideally I want to catch all these guys in the next lap or so, and then they all decide to make a pit stop. So I don't want to lose too much time having to battle them. Bit wide there for the left-hander. I think we are slowly gaining on them. The problem is though, we're out of their slipstream. Oh no! We're on the grass. It's lost me a couple of seconds. That might hurt me. So 8 laps to go, 8.5 laps worth of fuel, so we're good on fuel. Oh, come on. It's not the time I want to be making silly mistakes. Might have blown my chances of a decent top 10. Doing into a spun, my god, control your vehicle. When are these bastards going to make pit stops? Come on. Pretty much everyone ahead still needs to stop, if they are going to stop. Those mistakes there a couple of laps ago has hurt us. New fastest lap, 29.1. Losing time to the guy in 11th. I'm just hoping and praying he's catching everyone ahead. Oh, guy, lap down, get out, yep. Don't make my life difficult, just get the fuck out of the way. These guys have got to stop for fuel at some point, come on. I mean, we were looking good for 5th or 6th, I think. And then we made them mistakes. Clipping the wall isn't going to help. No, I'm behind. Oh. Okay, pit stops are now happening. Not to P10, down to P11. People are coming out just in front of us. This is really bad news. Oh, it's been a crash though. I'm getting two easy positions. This guy we was ahead of before our mistakes. I'm pretty sure I'm cooking for him. Oh, the fucking curb! You get sucked onto that curb, it's just like, yeah, we're gonna run you straight into the wall. And I've got everything wrong there into turn one. Sitting in ninth, we can do better than this. I want P8. I think we can get P8. Just got to get back in the slipstream. Scrappy exit. We're in the slipstream now. This guy is also in the pits. He's going to be in danger coming down to turn one. We're going to get the jump on him for definite. Give up the position, bro. P8. P7 right in front of us. 2 laps to go. And just like that we lose 2 positions, so I mean, fair enough. It's going to be an almighty battle here. Into the last lap. 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. We're all together. Where will we end up? Ah, no! Ah! I have no words. I don't even know what happened, to be honest with you. It's fucking embarrassing, whichever way you look at it. It'll be a P13 finish. Yep, definitely a P13 finish. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's such a shame, man. Definitely on for a top 10 there. And I threw it away. It was a stupid mistake. I don't even know what happened. I think the move I did in the first guard was pretty cool. And then I think I just... I don't know. I think I ran wide on the gravel and spun it. Really disappointing. We definitely would have had a P9 out of it. Yeah, not good. Started and finished in P13. Well, that's a shame. We'll have a look at our Kudos Prime score anyway. We were just into the 41,000s. I think that will go down a little bit. 40,618. So we lost, I think, nearly 400 with that one, finishing down in 13th. We wouldn't have lost that at all if we'd not made that mistake, run into the gravel and spun the car. But we started there at 38,300, we finished at 40,600, so we've made a good little increase there. Just a shame that the last couple of races haven't been as good as the first one. I mean, the last race, well, the second to last race was quite good, with the fact that, you know, we recovered quite well. But this one was pretty bad, with the fact that we, spun away a top 10 and finished down in 13th, which is where we started, which is a shame. But that's 5 races done anyway. And it's been quite a lot of fun actually doing this race, doing these races, I should say. So thank you very much to everyone that has dropped in and out, and special thanks to the guy that's, whoever it is, has been here pretty much for the entire live stream. Is appreciated. Obviously you've liked sitting here and watching me race and waffle on and whatnot. All I will say at the end of it though, a like and a subscribe on the channel, not just for you, my friend, that's been watching from the start, but everyone else as well. It is appreciated. It kind of tells me that you enjoy the content and enjoy what I'm doing. At some point in the future, a face cam will be involved as well, and also a full rig setup will be involved as well to immerse myself more in the sim racing world. But for now anyway, that's 5 races done in the Group 1 cars at Sardegna. So thank you very much for watching, and I should be back on Friday. I think will be another One Hub live stream from F1 2019 along with my teammate Jess in the Racing Points, where I believe we're at Belgium. Saturday, if I'm around and available, will be a live stream from both the Nations Cup and Manufacturer Series, and then it will be next Monday, hopefully, as long as everything goes alright, will be the next week's worth of daily races. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all for the next live stream very soon.